It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Game number 3 of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kendall Graveman will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, here's the scoop on Kendall Graveman. Not an overpowering guy, 93 to 94 miles an hour. Good slider, good changeup. Will throw an occasional curveball. Not really a...
Leading off the afternoon for the Angels, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Now here it comes. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
First offering on its way. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now. 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Kinsler hits the bag at first and heads for second now. And he'll reach second now with one away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Check swing, called strike, 0-1.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Hit toward the right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Nero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thompson is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. Angels nothing. A's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. So striding in, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drives it out to deep right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Now the 2-0. Hit out towards second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on Show Track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Stephen Piscotty comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out. Here's Chris Davis now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Villar on third with 2 out. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And another foul ball. Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. We are still scoreless. So coming to the plate, Zach Cozart. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Coming to the plate now, Luis Valbuena. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And known as one of the best framing catchers in the game, Jonathan LaCroix can beat you multiple fashions. Not only can he do it from a defensive standpoint, catching and throwing to second base, but he can also move the ball on the offensive side.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's totaled 13 base hits in 30 at-bats. He's also got 10 RBIs against him. 2-0 now. The 2-0 home now to Albert. A changeup over the inside corner. Graveman has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Standing in, Martin Maldonado. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. 0-1, here it comes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson. Set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Digging in, Trace Thompson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for two. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Missed middle.
Next up for the A's, Jed Lowry. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. And this one gets away. 1-1. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Valbuena is there, 2 down. Digging in, Jonathan Lucroy trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball. Thompson at third with 2 away. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Oakland. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman, Ian.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Kinsler hits the bag at first and heads for second now. Kinsler's going to keep going. He's headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1 out and a runner on third. hit the other way out toward right field. VR onto the grass, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 8. Justin
Digging in to try it again, Justin Upton. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Upton, or simply J-Up, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Kinsler on third with 2 out. Hard hit to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, coaches always say first things first, right? You can't make the throw if you don't have the ball in your hand. Looked like he was eyeing the runner, and the ball went right by him. An error, and a run scored as the result.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. Popped him up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. The 1-2 ripped down the first base line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels get just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the A's 2 and the Angels 1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the Cal Berkeley product. Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. First offering on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
And he has to lunge to get to this one as it's fouled off to the right. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Now another 0-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the payoff pitch home. Ripped down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And a relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Matt Olson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-0. High pop-up. Maldonado waits on it, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The A's lead this one 3-1. Here's Albert now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Striding in once again, Cole Calhoun reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Maldonado, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And the inning is over. Angels strand 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Stepping up now, Trace Thompson set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Trace Thompson.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
3-2 to the A's center fielder. Jed Lowry waits on deck. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, third
And with
baseman,
one gone now, that'll bring in Jed Lowry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in, Jonathan Lucroy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. A's are gone and ordered, and it's still 3-1.
leading off for
Here's the
Angels,
second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Heading out toward shallow right. In comes Piscotty, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, he must be living right because he can. Absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. Ready once again, Justin Upton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Taken in by Simeon, and he's safe.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try and go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Upton at second. Cozart on at first with nobody out. Fouled off. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chop.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Balbuena rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's now 6-3.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A runner at second, nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Thompson. But he won't get there. Into the gap it goes.
The catcher, number 4.
Digging in once again, Martin Maldonado. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And that misses, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, if he isn't, you know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, with that base hit, D-Bro, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. 2-0 home. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Here's Justin Upton now.
Justin Upton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Calhoun, the runner at third. Simmons over at second. Kinsler on at first with 2 down. 1 run is scored. That gets down as 1 run is in.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rod.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the...
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 8 runs already in this inning. Ground ball foul down the left side. Way outside. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Simeon's got it. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He leads off this half. Defending in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Here it comes. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Oakland,
outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. And that retires the side. Digging in and looking for more, Luis Valbuena. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He's only 2 for 10. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
now batting.
Ready now for L.A., Cole Calhoun. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting, captain.
Ready for another shot now. Martin Maldonado. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He's 1 for 4. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. The 2-2 one more time. Is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Andrelton Simmons would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone to get himself back in this count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Striding in, Tommy Joseph. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Now the A's designated hitter, Matt Olson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cozart onto the grass. He's there, but he drops it. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Thompson digs in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Jed Lowry now. No hits to this point.
Jed Lowry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Trout, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the runner is in from second. The relay. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Yeah, it might only be a drop in the ocean, but every run helps when you're down this big. That triple gets them within 5 runs, so we'll see if they can keep chipping away here.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Two balls and no strikes.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Nope. 3-0. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. 3-0, here it is. Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first, so he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 3 runs already home here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it, and that ends the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
And a ball 1-0. Lifetime line against Trevor Cahill. He has 7 hits in 36 at-bats. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And that misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. The 3-2 one more time. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Digging in once again, Justin Upton. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Seared down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So,
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels.
ready once again, Marcus Semien. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses. On a low fastball, ball 1. Chad Pinder is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. This is hit softly to third. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Matt Joyce come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Here's a high pop-up. Kinsler is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a slider.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Here's the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready with the 0-1. There's a shot out to right center field. Pinder rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
All I know is a lot of comebacks were started with less. He ropes a triple, driving in a run and cutting the deficit to 4. A base hit here, and it'll be down to 3.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
So 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Up with it is Kinsler. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A's have to settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up. Angels are out in front, 11-7. Chad Pinder will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 18.
Matt Joyce will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 23, Matt Joyce.
Matt Chapman will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Riding in once again, Zach Kozar, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Thompson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. 8th inning from Oaktown. A's leading this one over their Southern California rival Angels as we get a look at the line score through the first 7 and change. Digging in and looking for more, Luis Valbuena. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. The 0-1. Breaking ball stays high. One and one, here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Thompson's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Albert now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole. And Albert swings and hits a ground ball to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're on top still, 11-7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trace Thompson, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that one just missed outside. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Kinsler ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for Oakland,
trying to pick things up where he left off, Jed Lowry. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Lucroy. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across. And now for the Angels, Cole Calhoun earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Up around the face. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Cut fastball misses 2-2. Right side and right into the shift. VR comes up with it. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home. This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Bouncer up the middle. VR ranges to his right, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Andrelton Simmons. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. No balls and a strike to count. Calhoun stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Davis going back, still ranging back. Gone!
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, and he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle. Popped him up. Under it, VR, and there are two away now. Digging in to try it again, Mike Trout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So still two away, and Justin Upton will bat next.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
No balls and one strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Again, a 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit in the air down the right field line. Joyce is there. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run.
Leading off
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jonathan VR. He flew out in his last at bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And a neck-high fastball that time. 1-1, here it comes. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan VR. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Blake Wood is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Blake Wood. Now batting. the shortstop.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Wood, a native of Georgia. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball. The 2-2. Hot shot on the ground to short. Simmons has it on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Next up for the A's, Matt Joyce. He popped out in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. Trout arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Trout. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
13-8, the final score in this one. Los Angeles scored a lucky 13 in this one. Andrew Heaney earns his first win of the season. Kendall Graveman gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire